Hello, everyone. Christian Hernandez here from Sports Video Group. It's time for another edition of our SVG News Sponsor Spotlight. It just so happens to be Lightcast, and it is Lightcast CEO Andreas Kisslinger. Andreas, how you doing, sir?
Awesome. Thank you. How are you?
Doing quite well. Appreciate the time that you're taking today, and really excited to have you as part of the SVG family. Andreas, if you could, if this is the first time that someone is hearing of Lightcast and what you do for the industry, can you please provide an overview of some of the solutions that you're giving to the community?
Yes, Lightcast.com is an end-to-end full stack OTT provider, a multi-platform OVP, which allows publishers to upload, transcode, store, manage, and monetize all of their media, live events, linear streams, on-demand libraries, and distribute automatically to all screens and devices to maximize audience growth and, of course, with that, revenue potential.
Right. Yeah. In the age of digital streaming and monetization and like you said, revenue potential, that's three, if not three pillars of success for any media company. And since we're sticking with the Sports Video Group family here inside of sports, keep it sports centric, Andreas. Are there any recent work that you're doing that you can publicly talk about, whether it's a league, a network, a broadcaster that you have a nice tight relationship with?
Yes, we love sports at Lightcast.com. All of us are passionate about sports, everyone. And we love our sports teams and different brands, and especially college and universities. Many of the largest household names of universities across the United States, but also internationally and beyond, are using Lightcast as their OVP to upload, store, distribute, and monetize all of their content. That's for their entire campuses, but specifically also for their athletic departments and sports teams, of course. So whether that is streaming their live events and sports events and monetizing those, selling pay-per-view tickets, or bringing on sponsors, maximizing revenue opportunities for their sports events. Or also just the replays, the recordings of the events and on-demand libraries. It's really phenomenal and fantastic for the supporters of students in colleges and universities to watch them live, whether that's the grandparents to the friends, and but also for athletes to build their following and gain visibility across all screens, including smart TVs and streaming apps on mobile, web, car apps. So it's just a phenomenal opportunity to kickstart your career in sports by maximizing exposure and distribution early on.
Yeah, it's a sector of the industry that yeah, has obviously experienced immense growth over the past couple of years, especially with name image like this. You mentioned the athlete sector side of things, and yeah, I mean, with cost efficiency being a premium at that level of production, I'm sure Lightcast is helping out with that. And I guess transitioning, perfect transition, Andreas, the trends that you're seeing. So. Let's take the college sector, for example. What trends are you seeing right now, and what do you think is impacting the business?
Universities and colleges have so many use cases for a Lightcast Media Cloud account, whether that is for faculty to share securely classroom media in-house, but also for marketing and enrollment, as well as customer relations and family relations, as well as, of course, for sports specifically and evolving around live events. So it's a fun tool that everyone can use. The Media Cloud is so intuitive that it doesn't require any engineering or training. Anyone can log in and start uploading and managing content very easily. And colleges, universities, and sports teams, they can create different teams with roles and authorizations and permissions within the Media Cloud. And then their teams can go to town and upload and distribute and monetize content very intuitively. And the Media Cloud does so much of the legwork. So it takes so much burden off the media teams through AI automation. And that's one of the trends we see, of course, is everything has to be AI. And that goes for video and video distribution and monetization as well. So from metadata creation and thumbnail creation and gallery artworks and graphic creation, as well as subtitles, closed captions, language versions, dubbing, All of that is completely automated, workflow automation. All of that is done by the AI Media Cloud, and that reduces the pressure on media teams tremendously. Now, a single person can do what used to require an entire team of 7 to 10 people in the past, because the AI Media Cloud does almost all of the content management and creation of content and distribution all entirely on autopilot. So, of course, our clients, the publishers, are always in charge. They control everything. They can override AI and everything AI does, but and they can optimize it, improve it, but they can just simply let it run on autopilot as well, and it's usually perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the benefits of what you're seeing in automation is that it's helping people that either have a lower staff or just are super busy. You mentioned the college market. They have a nonstop calendar of events and crossover season is tough. So automation is obviously helping on that front. Let's key on that for the last question, Andreas. Things that you might see pop up over the next 6 to 12 months. So where do you see the automation piece and artificial intelligence even maturing over the next 6 to 12 months? And is there anything else that you think might pop up during that time frame?
Yeah, absolutely. We see a huge trend in the direction of multi-language content creation. That's completely automated through AI within the Media Cloud. And you can instantly create all of your content into the 50 largest languages on the planet, reaching more than 95% of the world's population in their own native language. And at a quality that is almost impossible to even reach with human translation efforts. And then the next thing that we see also are car apps. So that I think will be the next frontier of audience growth opportunity. Think of all the professional drivers and but also commuters, people who spend multiple hours a day in a vehicle. In the upcoming years, they will no longer have to watch the road or hold the steering wheel, as we all know, but they will be allowed to watch the ever-growing screens on the dashboards in their vehicles. Eventually, the windshield will become the screen. So all of that's happening now, and we are enabling our clients to be on the forefront, early adopters, first movers in that space, especially with car apps for smart cars. And they're going out the door every day. We publish them constantly around the globe. And so I think that's going to be one of the upcoming great new opportunities for publishers that we see. But of course, everything else around AI will just keep growing. Eventually, I think before end of the year, our clients will be able to upload a script and it will create a beautiful video for them with voiceover narration and everything. So the most important thing, though, that we see right now is for publishers to have their own custom branded streaming apps with all their content across all platforms and screens and app stores in order to ensure authenticity and guarantee authenticity because there's, of course, AI also on social media allows anyone to create a replica, a perfect replica of you, your voice, your face, and everything you do. So if you are a brand or a content creator in front of a camera, chances are that it's very possible that eventually someone may want to copy that and make it look and sound exactly like you through AI tools. And the only way for you to guarantee to your audience, your viewership, your fans, that full authenticity of your content that's original and originated by you, from directly produced by you, is on your own streaming apps. Because on social media, it's going to be almost impossible to distinguish between the original and a copy. And but on your streaming apps, your fans, your super fans going to download, install your streaming apps, they will have assurance that the content is from you directly.
Right. Awesome, Andreas. Very much looking forward to seeing what the next 6 to 12 months, like you said, holds. But until now, Andreas, thank you for taking the time. Thank you for joining SVG. Hope to see you at one of our events sometime soon in person and enjoy the rest of your summer.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Thanks so much.